This was the grim scene that greeted a small group of photographers who gathered at Stockton, California on the morning of May 27, 1999. Word had gone out on the internet the night before that demolition had started on Stockton Tower, one of the more popular rail fanning sites in Northern California. The three-story concrete tower had controlled the crossings of the Santa Fe, Western Pacific, and Southern Pacific since 1943. That was all over now. Control of the diamonds had been handed over to a dispatcher in Texas back in January, and the former Western Pacific line had been ripped up in April after new connections allowed UP to consolidate its mainline traffic onto the former SP through Stockton. Asbestos abatement had already claimed the tower's shingles, and now 2 machines and a small crew of hard hats were about to finish it off. From the pattern of destruction so far, it was pretty clear they intended to topple the tower to the south where they would have more room to break it up without fouling the main lines. Cables had been strung around one of the last pieces supporting the south wall, and through the southeast corner of the 3rd floor. They tried to bring the tower down with just the lower cable attached to the bulldozer, but it didn't budge. So they knocked out even more of the 1st floor wall. Then they hooked up both machines to their cables, and at 10:50 a.m., the tower finally gave up the fight, but not without exacting a bit of revenge. After pulling the roof off, the men paused to reconnoiter what was left of the 3rd floor. They salvaged the water fountain, but unfortunately not that large flat object they're standing on, the model board. You can also see the shiny metal pistol grip levers on what was left of the interlocking machine above them. For the rest of the day, the machines gradually pulverized the tower and loaded it into dump trucks. By the time San Joaquin Train 718 came by just after dark, only a small pile of rubble remained. The diamonds at Stockton remain one of the busiest crossings in Northern California, and I'm sure operations are more efficient. But photographically, it's sure a barren wasteland without that tower.